Do y'all see the lighting? The natural lighting? Like, I'm sorry. So, let's start that over again. Hey guys, long time no see. Like, I've taken a long, very long, but much needed hiatus. I don't even know how long it's been. I think my last video was a month ago. I can't even remember. But a lot has happened, you know, within the meantime, but I don't know, it's just a lot. Basically, the reason why I like stopped with the videos was because, okay, like back in March, I went to Miami with my friends for spring break and it was so much fun, but packed on the pounds. Like everything that I had lost, I literally gained back and I was just so sad. And it really, like, it hit me harder than I thought it would. So I took a little bit of time off and I tried to like get back into the swing of things, but it really wasn't working that well. So like some months went by, I literally did not go to the gym until when I started back up at the gym again, it was probably maybe mid to late July. And then like actually like started up for real, like August. So basically it's been like a good smooth 2 months now and I'm finally out of the 290s, which is honestly, like I look at it as a big accomplishment. Like even though like it may seem like a small step, I was over 300 pounds, like, you know, so even though it's moving slowly, it is moving at a steady pace, and you know I am losing at a healthy like timeline, so to say. So I'm happy for that. I just weighed in this morning. Again, I'm going to insert a clip of it right here. So yeah, I weighed in this morning at 283.5. Let me tell you how happy I am. For so many reasons. For one, it's so, okay, it's not so far, but it's like, it's far away from the 300s and it's not in the 290s anymore. Like I'm finally in the 280s and, you know, pretty like low 280s. So I want to just keep going. My next goal is to get into the 270s so then I can be like, I'm never getting close to the 290s, because one thing, I was looking at the 290s for so many years. I think that was like the number one like number that I'd always see every time, no matter what. I'd always be 292. No matter what I ate, 292. No matter what I did, 292. And that was for years. Like even all throughout like my schooling years and all that, like I always saw 292 or like 290 or like 290 something, and it was always so frustrating. One thing that I've done that has like kind of like really helped me, because I'm more of a visual person, I feel like if I can't see the difference, then I tend to get sidetracked and I start to I start to get like, I feel like I'm not doing anything, even though I know what I'm doing is obviously, you know, like working, you know, it's like doing something. So I took some pictures. I can definitely see a difference in my back, like my back fat and all that. It's definitely slimming down. It's going down more, and like my stomach is starting to feel smaller. Like I can like feel like empty space where it used to like be like filled out before. So like I'd like touch it and like it feels like empty space. So let me move back a bit. Like, yeah, is that? Yeah, that's good. So it's like empty space now, and I can like feel it going down. And I've been tracking the weight, like my BMI has gone down 2% so far, and it's gonna keep going down gradually. And what I've also done is I got this, I forget where I got this from. I think I got it somewhere off Tumblr, you know, back in the Tumblr days. But I made like 2 jars. So I have to get a second jar, just because I was being cheap per usual. But actually I could have just, no, it looks fancier with like the glass. I got this glass from Dollar Tree, bowl, and then I got the little like marbles and stuff from Dollar Tree, and this plastic cup, we just had it lying around. I don't know, like I keep looking at the mirror behind the camera and not at the camera, which is like so frustrating. So basically, since I started off at 303.4, yeah, 303.4. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I don't have like the beginning. I knew it was 303, like, yeah, it's 303.4, and I weighed in this morning at 283.5, which is a total loss of 19.9 pounds so far. I'm gonna bump it up 0.1 just to make it 20, because I don't have 0.9 of a marble. So for every pound that I lose, I take it out of the, I don't know if you guys can see this, the pounds left to burn, and I put it into the pounds lost jar. So I feel like it's better, because then you can see your hard work, and then like for like every pound you lose, even if it's just 1 pound for the week, it's 1 less pound that you have to burn, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna do that right now, and I'm actually really excited about it, because I feel like it really shows, and I think a lot of people should do this, like have some type of visual like something just to like keep you going, because it does get tough, like, and like sometimes you do lose motivation, but it's just like little things like that help. I really like my necklace. Like I just got it just came in, because I had another one, but I don't know what happened to it. I lost it somewhere, somehow in the house, I don't know, but yeah, I think it's really pretty. Let me know if you guys want to know where I got it from. Leave it in the comment section below or anything like that. But so it's now standing at a total of 20 pounds, 19.9. Sue me, add 0.1, 20 pounds, whatever. So it's now 20 pounds that I've lost, which is, I used to, like before, like a couple weeks ago, I was at like 287, and I was just like I was so mad. I was like, damn, that's so close to 290, and what if I creep back into 290? Like, all this hard work, this is not, like I'm such a big self-doubter, like it's so bad. But like I'm at 283 now, like it's a total of 20 pounds lost. Like regardless of how long it's taken me to get here, I'm here, you know. Like if I just sat around and didn't do anything and just like laid around, and I wouldn't have lost 20 pounds, you know. So you have to celebrate the small victories, you know, because that's how you get the big victories. I realized that, you know, you can't just lose 20 pounds in one day. You can't lose 20 pounds in a week. You know, you have to really try hard. Even if it's like 2 pounds a week, it adds up. Like, you know, like even if it's like 5 pounds a week, like it adds up. Within a month, you'll lose 20 pounds. Within like 2 months, it'll be 40 pounds. So you have to celebrate the small victories, and like you have to keep going, and you have to keep being consistent. And that's one thing that I've like been learning more and more. So without further ado, there's 50 marbles in here, 50 pebbles. So that represents 50 pounds to lose. I didn't want to go, like my goal, like my end goal realistically is to lose like 100 plus pounds, but like 100 plus pounds is very daunting to take it all at once. So I kind of broke it down. And I was originally gonna do 20 marbles in here, but I hit 20 pounds today. So I was like, let me increase it, let me kick it up a notch, because like I feel like, you know, you are your biggest competitor, you are your biggest downfall, you are your biggest like motivator, you know. So it's like you should definitely, like, you should always be in competition with yourself. So that's why I pushed it up to 50 pounds, because I'm already down 20 pounds. So there's only 30 pounds left in the 50 pound like jar, like cup. So it's definitely less scary than having 50 marbles, you know what I mean? So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I have 20 pebbles in the pounds lost jar. Like, just hear that. Sounds so great. So that's 20, count it, 20, well, I mean, I guess, or not count it, whatever. That's 20 pounds lost so far. And I only have 30 pounds left to burn until I hit my 50-pound goal, which is so attainable. Like, I've already lost 20 pounds. Like, I think it's hitting me more now as I like make this video, but like I've already lost 20 pounds. Like, and look how much less space is in here now, you know? So it's like, this is so much less daunting than what it was before. So there's only 30 pounds left in here. There's 20 pounds in here that I've already burned. So just imagine like doing a representation like this. Like, that's so big, and I'm so proud of myself. And honestly, to anyone else who is on this journey along with me, like, you can do this, like, push through. Like, I believe in all of you. Like, even if I don't believe in myself sometimes, like, you gotta believe in yourself. The winter's coming and I'm cold. It's freezing. But I think I need some more lip gloss. Let me tell you, one thing in this world you cannot have enough of is lip gloss. I don't care what nobody tells you. I put on the lip oil first, and then the gloss. This is my second like jar of this. Like, I let my friend borrow the first one. It was almost gone, whatever, but I had to get a second one. There is just something about lip gloss, like, I promise you, how can you not like lip gloss? I feel like the two most important essential things, regardless of like makeup, chapstick, preferably Vaseline, because that really like holds in the moisture, Vaseline, and lip gloss. What more do you need? But yeah, I don't want to like babble on too much, but I've switched up a lot, but not a lot at the same time. So I start off every day with, I've kicked it up a notch now. I do like a tablespoon and a half, or like a tablespoon and some change of apple cider vinegar and a tablespoon of what's it called, lemon water, like pure like lemon juice, not lemon water. Excuse me. So I do that. I warm up some water and I pour it in. I feel like the warm water like helps it a bit because there's a lot of like hidden like oils and fat and stuff in your body, and it's like when you drink cold water, it's not gonna break it down. Have you ever tried to, have you ever poured oil down the drain and you put cold water down and you think it's gonna go? No, like the cold water is gonna slide right over that and it's not gonna go anywhere. But if you pour hot water, then it's gonna dissolve the oil, you know what I mean? So that's kind of how I look at it. I feel like if you drink cold water, it's not going to break up that oil that's like stuck in your body, or like the gunk and stuff like that. So you definitely have to have some hot water. Someone told me that, and it was pretty eye-opening. I didn't really look at it like that, and like his analogy made a lot of sense. But yeah, that's what I do. And then I kind of have about half a bottle of water after that, and I just drink water throughout the day. I no longer eat in the morning. I actually never ate in the morning. I've never been a morning like eater. I've never been like, ooh, it's 9 o'clock, I have to get up and go get breakfast. Like, if I'm not hungry, I'm not hungry. I see no reason in eating when you're not hungry. So I don't eat until the afternoon. Maybe sometimes around like 1 to 3ish. There's times where like if I leave for the day and like there's no meal around me that I feel is like would be healthy for me, then I don't eat until I get back home. There's been a couple times where I don't even eat it until like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and I just have like 2 meals or something, and then I won't eat past like 9 o'clock, the latest like 9:30, because I am like low-key doing IMF, intermittent fasting, so I do not eat in the morning and I just like eat at night. I'm in the evening, like afternoon, evening-ish, and then I like stop eating around like 9:30ish, and it does a lot. You like sometimes you don't even realize you really don't need breakfast. At least this is me personally saying this. I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a specialist, I didn't go to school for this. This is just what works for me. Like, you really don't need to eat breakfast. You know, like you have enough food and like nutrients and stuff stored in your body where like you're good to go. But let me see something. Okay, just looking out the window for something. I don't know what I was looking for, but like you really don't. If you're not hungry, there's no point in you eating, because you're just gonna consume unnecessary calories for no reason. But yeah, and I'm kind of fake keto. Well, I'm trying to be keto, but it's like there's carbs in everything, and like even there's this like sparkling water my mom gets. I genuinely hate sparkling water, but there's this one that she gets. It's orange dry, like the Polar Orange Dry, and I actually kind of like it. You know, it tastes good. And I looked at the can one time. That shit said 46 grams of carbs. I would have just had pasta if it was like that. Like, I didn't know there were so many hidden carbs, and I've been staying away from carbs. I don't eat bread. I can't remember the last time I had pasta. Don't eat rice. I try not to have crackers. But you know, sometimes I slip up. Obviously, like we're all human, you know. So it's like you can't kick yourself, but you just gotta pick yourself up and, you know, get back on it. But I don't want to go too in depth of like what I do. I feel like that could be another video because I don't want this to be too lengthy. This is more of like a welcome back type of video because I have been slacking, but I'm so happy to finally put out this video, and it's really good for me because it holds me so much so accountable, because now it's like, you know, I'm not the only one going through this, you know, like there's so many people in my comments and my messages that are like, you got this, you know, like we're on this journey with you, and I'm just like, I appreciate all of you wholeheartedly, and I wholly like from the bottom, top, middle, every part of my heart hope that you all have success in everything that you guys are doing, you know, regardless of, you know, any trials, tribulations like that you may come to. You like you just have to think, like, remember when you used to have like bad days and you overcame those, you know, when you were going through those bad days, you were thinking, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me, like I'll never get through this, but you got through it, you overcame it. So whatever you're going through now, just think back, like when you used to think this is the worst thing ever, you overcame that, just like you will overcome this. I personally feel like there's nothing in this world that we go through that we are not strong enough to overcome. Everyone has their own battles, and every single battle has its own limits, like, and its own, like, every battle is tailored to every person, you know? No one will ever have something that they can never overcome, regardless of if you can't see the end goal, if you can't see a way out, just keep fighting, keep clawing, dig, and dig deeper, dig till you can't dig anymore, and then dig some more, because you can overcome it, whatever you're going through. There's nothing you cannot get over it, honestly. If you need someone to talk to, honestly, even if I don't know you, and like there's a lot of you that I don't know that are in my comments, that are in my messages and all that. I don't, you know, like we don't know each other on a personal level, but if there's something you're going through, if you're feeling some type of way about anything, regardless, like I'll always be here to listen to you. Don't ever feel like just because you don't know someone, they're not like they won't be open to like hear you out or like help you with anything. Like, if you know, like I'm always here to lend a helping hand, to like hear you guys out or anything. So definitely, you know, utilize us, like utilize me, utilize the community, the whole like weight loss community. And it's not even like really a weight loss community, it's more of like a healthy living community, and like regaining what you feel like you've lost, and you know, loving yourself more and just appreciating everything, because this is not a journey you go through alone. You know, it involves a lot of different aspects and a lot of different facets, and it's like you are never alone, you know what I mean? So definitely reach out to someone if you need it. We're here, I'm here, and you know, I just want everyone to like just be successful and just be happy. And I cannot wait, I promise you, I cannot wait until I hit the 270s, after that the 260s, and I can't wait until I finally get back into the hundreds. I have not seen the hundreds since I think the 6th grade. Like, I've been big my whole life, so you know, like I haven't seen the hundreds since like the 6th grade. But I'm excited, you know, like I'm so excited, and I've come a long way regardless of the length of time, because obviously I could have gone further if I'd stuck with it like after, you know, when I came back from Miami. But you know, like things happen, you know. I wanted to, but my mind wasn't there yet. My mind is there now, and it's continuing to be there and continuing to push forward and strive forward. So it's like, even though there was this big like time gap, you know, I was able to regroup and just like get things going again. And I'm just so happy. Like I have to look at it again, like 20 pounds lost. I'm so happy. But yeah, that's basically kind of it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to my video. And I hope I see you guys next week for my next weigh-in. If I'm smiling, I tend to smile a lot. Like, that's just how I am. Like, I'm really ecstatic to see what the future holds. And like 20 pounds, like, this is a great visual. And you know, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep fighting. And you know, you're gonna have your good days, you're gonna have your bad days, you're gonna have weeks where you have bad days, and one day where you have a good day. But just stick. You just gotta take it a day at a time. That's what I do. You know, if I eat bad one day, the next day is a clean slate. You know what I mean? So you just gotta take it a day at a time, and everything will work out. So thank you guys so much for watching this video and like being here with me. And I appreciate each and every one of you wholeheartedly. And I wish y'all nothing but the best. I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.